right, cool. Welcome back. This is another part of my G37 to GTR build. If you're new to the channel, this is a 2008 Infiniti G37 S Coupe with the rear wheel drive one. Yeah, the whole body of this is going to be, or majority of the body, from a R35 GTR. So what's changed is this is the first time my welder has came and welded on a few parts to this car. So I will show you what was welded, and we were going to just back this car out today and back it back into the garage. Really nothing crazy, but it's gonna be the first time this car moves out of this tiny little garage, and we're gonna enjoy it. So yeah, let's get to showing you what was done. So first things first is inside the trunk, so let's go to that. Alrighty, so coming here inside the trunk now, this is the very first thing that has been done on the car. So we'll talk about that first. Now on the inside here, he is coming back next week, and I gotta remove this bumper off because some stuff behind this bumper, which I'll show you down here actually. This trunk portion is all gonna be nice and welded, and he's gonna come and weld over the rear wheel wells up there, and then he's going to weld over the rear wheel wells up here and basically completely seal it off and everything there. But what he did basically on this side is he set the templates of reattaching the strut towers. So this back part, obviously it's just been tack welded on there right now to be held in place, because right now the chassis is perfectly even and perfectly held in place. So he did the same thing on this side, and I did ask that he leaves my struts, like my coilovers, my coils basically exposed, because once I do coilovers, it's gonna be pretty cool to be able to see the coilovers in the back of the, you know, my trunk, because on G37s they're naturally hidden. So that's cool. But I'll show you the other side. Over here we have the exact same thing. It's just been tacked. He's gonna come back and actually weld it. Basically the more that this all gets attached and everything. But that's just what it looks like from the outside. And as you can see on the inside, it has been completely almost completely gutted, minus the door cards and the front console there and the steering wheel. But yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy. Obviously everything's out right now because it's getting welded, and as you can see right now, you can see where he has tack welded just a little metal there, because all this is going to be redone. As here, I'm getting brand new A-pillars redone, and on the top sides and on the bottom for extra support on both sides. But we got it all tacked in place, as you can see on this side, because it just needs to be held in place. And then as you can see, the light right here, the wheel wells right here are also going to be welded and covered as well. So it's going to be as sealed as factory and as almost as OEM looking as it possibly could look. But that's the kind of the drive view right there. So let's go inside of it now. So as we're making our way inside now, the trunk is not latched completely because I have the latch right here. I got to do some things to make that fit right, but as you see, everything is completely even. This chassis is completely straight and welded on. As you can see, that's a cool top view and everything there, and from the back and all the sides, whatever, it looks just like a GTR. Everything's flush. Even if you look at the windows right there, it's all flush. The window sits under there. Oops, sorry, I'm hitting on everything. And you come on this side, the fitment is flush. I am missing door gaskets and stuff like that, so that's why this is exposed, but I have the gaskets right here, and they're kind of used, so I'm gonna get some new ones. But I got gaskets to throw in there temporarily. And then yeah, but as we come back here, as you know, in the front right here, do not worry about this area, please don't. It's gonna look cool. Basically we'll be creating custom A-pillars. The A-pillars are gonna come from here and work their way completely straight down, and then it's gonna connect down to the door bracket, everything there, and all that's gonna get welded and sealed right there on both sides. And then this part will just be sheet metal, molding sheet metal to sheet metal and molding the roofs together. And then once the car is all painted, that's going to look great, I promise you. It's gonna look really cool. You really won't be able to tell anything. The car is gonna be painted back in a black, kind of similar to the OEM Nissan Infiniti black too. So we're gonna go with that. But other than that, as you can see, if you're new to the channel as well, oops, I'm hitting stuff.
this is what the front looks like as well. The front looks like right now, but it's all held in place welded right now, so or tack welded, but that's what this part looks like, and it's gonna be cool. Just use your imagination, please. Just imagine the A-pillar is gonna be welded there, the roof is gonna be sheet metal molded, and for the fenders, if you are somebody that is curious on like, oh, will this look like how similar will this look to a OEM R35, there are going to be some differences, so I'll go over those right now. All right, so the differences, if you're new to the channel, that will be different on my car. Obviously mine is not using a I'll talk about all the parts that are OEM GTR in here. That would be the hood, fenders, headlights, front bumper, the doors, rear quarter panels. Basically every part that you see that is not the front windshield is OEM GTR. So the parts that will be changed, like the only parts that are going to be custom now, are the roof is going to be molded with sheet metal. So that's going to be molded with sheet metal, so that's custom, the first part. The A-pillars are going to be molded down on both sides, so that's custom. That's 2 parts because I maintain the 112 wheelbase with this car, so that's why the chassis sits back a little further, not about 2.5 inches ish back ish around there. It sits back that much, that's why it's a little, the gaps there. And then but it flows right because the wheels are centered. And then we have the sheet metal roof that's gonna be molded, we have the A-pillars that are gonna be molded, and then the fenders, they are going to be extended. It's a little around 2 inches right here. The fender's gonna get extended like 2.5-ish inches, and yeah, they're gonna meet where the door is. Basically this part's gonna be extended right there. And then the fourth thing, I believe it's the fourth thing, I might be wrong, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, the fourth thing is just going to be the side skirts. The side skirt's going to be cut and extended 2.5 inches as well. So the only way that somebody would be able to tell the difference between this and OEM GTR is obviously the front windshield and or OEM R35, whatever, the front windshield, the mold, and there. But it's going to come out so clean that and that's the one reason I'm also going to paint it black, so you won't really be able to notice some of the flaws. But it's going to be a really cool car. This is going to be technically like the world's first Skyline R35-ish, because it's a 370 GT whatever in Japan, still Skyline, Nissan. But with that being said, we're gonna go on the inside. I'm gonna show you really quickly what's been tack welded and welded in place, so that you're not lost on what's happening. So let's go look at that real quick. All right, as we go inside here now, what we're gonna look at is, I guess we can go inside this way, doesn't really matter. So GTR door handles, push, pry, opens up. So this is the first part where you can see, which is pretty cool. So this is the GTR A-pillar, and this is basically what's happening is the first part on the GTR A-pillar, this is the G37 A-pillar, GTR A-pillar. This part is being completely blended, as you can see. This part's gonna be blended, extra support on the bottom as well. And then the top part, the reason this portion is here is to follow along and cover basically what's going to happen, the exact same area that this is right here. It's going to be raised up about 3 inches, and it's going to be just like this. This is just going to sit higher. Sorry, let me turn you off. This is going to sit higher and then mold into here. And then this little lip right here, how you have a lip right here that sits for your gasket for the actual door seal. He's going to run a little piece as well and extend this little metal up onto this portion and extend it all the way down as well, so that I can run a door gasket, and have it sealed off. And yeah, that's how that part's gonna work. Coming on here on the inside here over the wheel wells, same thing's gonna happen. It's gonna be sealed off all over here, just boxed off, nice and strong. Then we have over the wheel wells right here. This is gonna be completely covered, as you can see my tire through there, which looks kind of cool. And then we have this is the inside of the strut towers. I know I only saw the back side earlier, but this is the inside. As far as the inside here, it's been boxed off really strong here. And yeah, that's gonna be boxed off with the struts exposed on both sides. And then same thing on the other side's gonna happen, and get completely sealed off and look really cool. But I know that a lot of y'all really don't care about this part. And as you can see in here now, the trunk parts that are exposed right there,
this is the parts that are gonna get sealed off as well. And after that's all sealed off, we're making a lot of good progress here. I am so excited, you have no idea. But this has been a long time. I've had this build going on for a year now, and in May, so about a year and a month. And yeah, I don't have any gaskets in there, and my door is kind of, that makes that noise. But yeah, that's in there. I gotta make some adjustments still, but other than that, we're Gucci. And as you can see, the wheels are completely centered off. Let me move y'all back a little bit. The wheels are completely centered right here too. And I am getting rid of these 19s. I do realize I thought 19s would look right on the GTR, but I'd have to lower it down like almost 4 inches just to cover my gap back here now. And so I'm gonna go with 20s with a wide offset. I don't know what wheels yet, so if you have any advice on some cool wheels, definitely hit me up on those. So we'll go with some cool wheels for back here and some 20s. And I'm not getting rid of these since I got these for, like, I say for free. I traded my Z spares for these wheels because one was cracked. And yeah, he gave me these wheels. I got the front one repaired up there. And basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take these off, and they're going on my wife's Evo 10. So yeah, but that's a whole nother build over there with my Subaru. But with that being said, we are going to move this thing for the first time. So let's get to the process of doing that. All right, first things first, I have to, I need to pop my hood. So, ooh, that opened up pretty good. This is my temporary seat in here, which I might just sit on the floor because that might be easier. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna pop my hood, just like OEM, baby. And then I'm gonna reconnect my battery because this thing has been sitting, like I said, for about a year. And we're going to hope that this thing, this battery's not completely screwed still. Let's see. I'm gonna place y'all down over here real quick while I do this. Oh yeah, just so you know, G37 once again. No problem, no. That's my little thing I remember when I had to replace the battery. No problem, no. There we go. Still got some spark, baby. Let's be good. All right, we're gonna put that on there now. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, I got a drill bit here though. Sick. All right, put this back. Ish. And then we are going to go grab my keys and attempt to start this thing up. Dang, these things have not worked in a while. But yeah. Yo, I did so good freaking working on this hood thing. I don't care what you say. I'm like so happy. That hood functions like OEM. You push down, I created my own brackets, and it stays still. No hood pins or anything. Hell yeah. All right, so this is the first time that the G37R, the R35 Skyline, whatever, the freaking badge G37, whatever the hell you want to call it. This is the whole goal of this is to be a modern day GTT, or like, you know, under trim of the GTR with the R35 body still. The bumper is not on right all the way, so please don't judge that. If you're new to the channel, I just got to adjust it. I just haven't really cared because I've been working on a lot more, as you can see. But this is the first time that we are going to move this car out of the garage on its own power, if it starts, that is. So let's try it.
You want some water?
Yeah, I know a little bit. I'm here with my wife. We're about to move it in for the first time. Say hi. Oh my goodness. Freaking she that's her Evo, which is cool. And I'm gonna move this for the first time ever. So let's hope it starts. Get out of here.
I
hope it starts. This is great.
It's so tall, I can't even see it. It's gonna freaking blow over. Dang, that was loud.
Right?
Sounds like it fell apart just slamming the door.
It's loud.
Stinky in there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. One of your lights is out. Your brake lights.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's your right one.
My right one?
Yeah.
Like both of them?
No, just
Like
the ones on the farthest don't work.
Oh.
They don't turn on.
I wonder why.
The middle ones do, but the one on the right, whenever you reverse, that light doesn't show up. Only the left one does.
Oh, wow. What did it look like?
Look like a sexy GTR coming out the garage.
Did it really?
Yeah, it looked good. It sounds good too.
Oh, man. That's kind of funny. I saw some smoke, Joe. I wonder what it was from.
Do you want me to bring your hot thing? Can you like lower this? How do you lower it?
Oh, you just squeeze and pull it down.
Oh, okay. Damn. Whew. This was like gas.
Yeah, it's a bunch of exhaust. I wonder what was smoking. I think it was exhaust, maybe. I don't know. Well, thank you. Yeah, it hasn't ran in a while.
Fake GTR.
Yeah, literally. Heck yeah. Well, that's the end of this video. Video credits to my wife and everything, so y'all got to kind of see it. And yeah, I will see y'all next time.
Stopping me.